6 p.m. Pakistan Standard Time. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Sumaira Kamal. The headlines first. Anti-polio immunization campaign is underway across the country to vaccinate children under 5. Prime Minister has condemned assassination of former President of Supreme Court Bar Association Abdul Latif Afridi. Finance Minister has assured to extend complete facilitation to industries for import of raw material to meet their requirements. Foreign Minister is in Davos, Switzerland to attend the annual meeting of the World Economic Forum. In Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir, people across the board have condemned eviction of Kashmiri people from their land under new land order introduced by the Modi-led Indian regime. In the first Women's One-Day International of 3-match series at Brisbane today, Australia defeated Pakistan by 8 wickets. And now the news in details. The first national immunization campaign of the year is underway across the country to vaccinate children under 5 years of age against the crippling disease of polio. According to official sources, over 100,000 trained and dedicated Sehat Muhafiz are taking part in the vaccination drive to inoculate the targeted children at their doorsteps. On this occasion, Minister for National Health Services Abdul Qadir Patel said Pakistan has made great strides in the fight against polio, reducing the virus circulation to only one small part of the country in southern districts of Khyber Pakhtunkhwa. He said the country is quite close to elimination of polio virus. Coordinator of the National Emergency Operations Centre, Dr. Shehzad Beg, said high-risk districts will be the top priority during the anti-polio campaign. Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif has strongly condemned the murder of former President of Supreme Court Bar Association Abdul Latif Afridi in Peshawar. In a statement, the Prime Minister said the Khyber Pakhtunkhwa government should give exemplary punishment to those behind the terrorist incident. The Prime Minister paid glowing tributes to the services of the senior lawyer, saying Abdul Latif Afridi throughout his life waged a struggle for the rule of law, democracy and human rights. He said this struggle will continue. Commiserating with the bereaved family, the Prime Minister prayed for the departed soul. Interior Minister Rana Sanaullah has also condemned the assassination of Latif Afridi, expressing concern over the deteriorating law and order situation in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa. Rana Sanaullah said the perpetrators of the heinous crime should be given the strictest punishment according to the law. Abdul Latif Afridi was killed when another lawyer opened fire on him in the High Court bar room of Peshawar High Court today. Minister for Information and Broadcasting has strongly condemned the killing of ex-president of the Supreme Court Bar Association, Abdul Latif Afridi. She said such a brutal act inside the bar room is the manifestation of serious law and order situation in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa. Paying homage to his struggle for democracy, constitution and law, the minister said Abdul Latif Afridi was not only a strong voice of the oppressed, but also a truthful person. She prayed to the Almighty to rest the departed soul in eternal peace and grant courage to the bereaved family to bear the irreparable loss with fortitude. Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif has expressed grief, sorrow over the tragic crash of a passenger aircraft in Nepal. In a tweet today, he said, "Our thoughts and prayers are with the bereaved families and the people of Nepal." Finance Minister Ishaq Dar has assured to extend complete facilitation to the industries for import of raw materials, parts and accessories to meet their export requirements. In a tweet today, he said export industry is one of the highest priorities of our government. The Senate resumed its session at the Parliament House in Islamabad today with its chairman Sadiq Sanjarani in the chair. 13 bills relating to amendments in constitution and various laws were introduced in the Senate today. The House passed the State Bank of Pakistan Amendment Bill 2021. The bill was introduced by Senator Mohsin Raza. 26 members voted in favour of the bill and 20 senators opposed it, while 2 members abstained from voting. Foreign Minister Bilawal Bhutto Zardari is in Davos to represent Pakistan at the World Economic Forum's annual meeting beginning today. The Foreign Minister will share Pakistan's perspective on economic and social impact of the evolving geopolitical realities and challenges for the region's security and stability. He will highlight the developing world's perspective on issues of climate change, food and energy security, and social vulnerabilities in the times of high inflation and slowing economic activity. The Foreign Minister and the Minister of State will also meet participating dignitaries, including political leaders, corporate executives, heads of international organizations, and leading media and civil society personalities. This is Radio Pakistan. In Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir, the eviction of Kashmiri people from their land under the new law and order introduced by the Modi-led Indian regime have triggered strong condemnations and protests from across the border. According to Kashmir Media Service, all party Hurriyat Conference leaders Engineer Hilal Ahmed Dawar, Khadim Hussain and Sayyid Sibte Shabir Qubi in their statements in Srinagar said that the Modi regime is depriving Kashmiri Muslims of their land, houses and other properties to accommodate Indian Hindus in the occupied territory. The leaders urged the international community to give up its criminal silence and take notice of the colonial actions of the fascist Indian government in the occupied territory. Aam Aadmi Party and CPIM leaders Harsh Dev Singh and Mohammad Yusuf Tarigami called upon the Indian government to first evict ministers, MLAs and bureaucrats from the encroachments before harassing the poor and marginalized sections of the society, especially Muslims. All Jammu and Kashmir Panchayat Conference, a body of elected Panchayat members, at a meeting led by its president Anil Sharma in Jammu, announced to oppose the drive. Pakistan's ambassador to United States, Masood Khan, has been honored with Dr. Martin Luther King Legacy Award for Diplomacy and International Service in recognition of his commitment, leadership and service. The award was conferred on him at the 31st International Salute to the Life and Legacy of the late Dr. King in Washington. The UN Secretary-General Antonio Guterres strongly condemned a deadly attack at a church in Democratic Republic of the Congo. In a statement, spokesperson of UN Secretary-General Stephanie Dujarric said Guterres has expressed his deepest condolences to the bereaved families and the people and the government of DRC. Antonio Guterres reiterated that the United Nations will continue to support the Congolese government and the people in their efforts to realize peace and stability in the east of the country. Earlier, at least 12 civilians were killed and 50 others injured in a bomb attack during a service at a church in Kasindi city of the North Kivu province. In Senegal, 19 people have been killed and 20 others injured in a road accident near Sakal in Luga region. Australia women beat Pakistan women in the first one-day international of the three-match series by 8 wickets at Brisbane today. Batting first, Pakistan scored 160 runs for the loss of 8 wickets in 40 overs, setting a victory target of 161 for Australia to win the match. Australia achieved the target for the loss of 2 wickets in 28.5 overs. Phoebe Litchfield of Australia was declared player of the match for scoring 78 runs not out. And finally, the weather. Mainly very cold and dry weather is expected in most parts of the country during the next 12 hours. Frost is likely to occur over plain areas of Potohar region, Punjab, Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, Upper Sindh and Kashmir during morning hours. Windy weather conditions are also likely in plain areas. To end the news, here are some of the headlines once again. Anti-polio immunization campaign is underway across the country to vaccinate children under 5. Prime Minister has condemned assassination of former President of Supreme Court Bar Association Abdul Latif Afridi. Finance Minister has assured to extend complete facilitation to industries for import of raw material to meet their requirements. In the first women's one-day international of three-match series at Brisbane today, Australia defeated Pakistan by 8 wickets. And that is the end of the news. For more news and analyses, log on to our website, radio.gov.vk. And also watch live streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com/radio Pakistan News Official.